Hey y'all, welcome to day 9 of our 31 Days of Shadow Work series. I'm Kendra, and I'm happy that you are continuing this journey with me. So each day we are diving into a new prompt that's going to help you explore your shadows and enhance your healing journey. So today's prompt is all about career and personal value. So remember, this is a safe space for self-discovery. So take your time, give yourself some grace, and let's get started. So today's prompt is, when have you felt undervalued at work and how did you respond? So I love this prompt because a lot of us are experiencing burnout at work because for first off, we've been told our entire life we had to work twice as hard. So we've worked twice as hard through elementary school, through middle school, through high school, through college. And a lot of us still do not have our desired salaries. A lot of us still are living with our parents because we don't make enough money to live on our own. And so this question is very important to ask yourself as you start moving into new positions, as you apply to new jobs. Because money can't be the only motivating factor when you're applying for a job, because there are plenty of people that are making 150K, 200K, 250K, and they work 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. Like, you have to start addressing what your values are when it comes to jobs. A big value for me is being heard and respected at my workplace, because I've always done customer service and service type jobs. So when it comes to like dealing with clients and dealing with customers, you already have to deal with the bullshit that comes with them. I'm not someone who's going to deal with the bullshit with customers and clients and with managers, coworkers, and all of that kind of stuff. So in my past, I've done like fast food and stuff like that. So I used to work at McDonald's back in when I was like 17. I think I worked at McDonald's from like 17 to 19 or 17 to 20, something like that, somewhere around that. And so at my time when I was working at McDonald's, it was like I used to feel so stressed out, y'all. At that young age, I used to be so stressed out about work because my managers were disrespectful as hell. Like, they were very power happy. So at one, they were power happy, and two, they were like in their 40s managing teenagers. So they always felt like they could talk to us however they wanted, they could treat us however they wanted, and that they could basically just move as they please with us. And because I was constantly feeling undervalued, first off, minimum wage at that time was $7.25, so I'm being paid $7.25 to be talked to crazy all day long. And so I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I just ended up quitting. Like, I got to a point when I was working at McDonald's where I was like, my personal values changed, and I got to a point where I was like, this is not enough money, one, and two, I'm end up cussing y'all out. And I like to respect my elders, because again, my managers at that time were in their 40s. Like, I had a couple managers that were younger, but we were cool. Like, my younger managers, I was cool with them, and I would check their ass too. So anytime they got a little, too far to the left, I would check their ass, because first off, you only a few years older than me. Watch yourself. But I've always been raised to respect my elders. So when it came to my managers that was like in their 40s and stuff like that, I would always let them have it just to like show respect to them. But that was a value for me that shifted. Is like, I'm someone who truly believes that, elder or not, you need to be respectful to gain respect. Okay? Because this idea that because you're 20, 30 years older than me means that you can talk to me however you want is played out, and it's old. And we're not doing that anymore. Okay? So I quit. I ended up leaving that job, and I remember going to work at Family Dollar. And I had a similar experience at Family Dollar where the manager, he was just so weird and mean. Like, he was such a little man. I'm 5'3", I'm short, I'm little. He was smaller than me. And I feel like he had like kind of like a Napoleon complex, and he was just super mean with, and not even like the kind of mean where, directly to your face mean, but the petty catty type of mean, like weird stuff. And so, I no lie, y'all, I was going to quit that job too, because I had just got to a point in my life where I'm not dealing with that shit. Like, I'm not dealing with being talked to crazy, especially for the money. I think once I moved to Family Dollar, I think I might have been making like $8.50 maybe. Still not enough money to be getting talked to crazy. More than what I was making at McDonald's. Because I remember I telling y'all in a past video, anytime I got a new job, I usually went up in money. I think I decreased my pay twice, and it was for college. It was so I could like put more energy into school. But yeah, I was at Family Dollar and I was about to quit, because that's my solution, to be honest. I feel like when you're feeling undervalued at a job, and no one's listening to you, no one's hearing you, it's time to find a new job. So I was about to quit Family Dollar, but then my manager that I had a great relationship with her, she became the store manager. And so the store manager that I was having issues with, he ended up leaving. Perfect timing, because I literally had my notice to quit already ready. My manager had already signed it. I was already like, I'm just going to have to figure it out. The perks of being 19, right? You can just quit a job and figure it out. We can't do that shit now. So I want you to ask yourself, when have you felt undervalued or overlooked at work, and how did you respond? And I want you to start asking yourself, how would you rather respond? How would you want to respond? And I want you to put yourself in a position where you can respond in that way moving forward. Because when I was younger, I could just quit the job. Now I'm in a position where I have way more responsibilities. This rent got to get paid, okay? This car note got to get paid, okay? So I can't just quit the job just because I feel undervalued. But I also am very intentional about picking a job now where that is the standard, that is the expectation. I like to showcase how good I am at my job early on, just so that way there's already an understanding of, I do this shit, don't play with me. Okay? So I want you to start asking yourself that question. Where have you felt undervalued at work? How did you respond? How would you rather respond? And put yourself in a position to respond that way for in the future. So thank y'all for joining me for day 9 of the 31 Days of Shadow Work series. And we'll be back again for day 10.